All right. houstonweaves.com. We're back in the building. I said a minute ago that I was going to do a video of a closure. Everybody does them different, you know, whatever suits you. But I wanted to show you guys that it should not be back here. This is not the area for closures. I had one of those today, threw my entire day off. I keep having to call. I don't know what's going on in Colleen, but I'm here whenever you need me. Seriously. I learn. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing hair 11 years. We all have to learn at some point to get better, you know, and I'm sure there's going to be some, you know, fried back to say, oh, thumbs down, YouTube, thumbs down. But my thing is, show me better. You know what I'm saying? So we can do better. I feel like everybody could always get better, you know? So this is my way that I do closures because I feel like they should be flat. I feel like they shouldn't be. This is like the nape area, okay? We're not even going to continue to call this a crown. This is the nape. Nobody's apex of their head, if you went to beauty school, you know what that is in the nape area, you know? Start at the front. Look at your client's face. Say, where should this closure piece go to where it's going to lay the flattest? It's going to flatter her face. It's going to be centered with her forehead and her nose area. All this matters. You can't just do a closure from the back of the chair and think it's going to look right when you go to the front of the chair because you have not done so. You don't just keep going so and so in, and then when you're done, say, ooh, her closure's sliding off her head.
Reach.
It's not where it's supposed to go. So what we've done here, I'm going to show you a little secret I do as well. A lot of people say, oh, I can't do the closure. Split the track. You know, there's two parts of the track. Get a razor, split the track so it's really thin. You know, you want that thin weft look there. And I'm supposed to not even be talking over 5 minutes, but here's the point. You want the weft to be thin enough to where you can roll it, okay? You want to take the end of your weft, fold it over, really tiny, and keep going. Just like, you know, Cinnabon style. Just want to roll it. Now, I usually stop kind of like right here. You don't want to have a big circle when you roll, you know, because this is going to fit nicely in there. But you want to have a small circle. And I actually have too much, so I'm going to just cut a little bit of this off because it's not even needed. But, yeah, take that hair. You know, everything is adjustable. You know what I mean? Take that hair and roll it into a little Cinnabon style thingy. And when you place it in the center where you want it to be, immediately find the center. Find the middle of that roll. You want to brush forward, back, down, side. Brush every which way to find that center, because at the center it's going to lay the flattest. And from here what I do, you see that? See kind of how, you know, it's completely covered on every side. It's laying flat. From here I go in and sew it down. I don't glue the center pieces in. We sew them in. It's called a sewing for a reason. So we're going to continue on with this education. We're going to continue to do better, learn better, the whole nine. So, and yes, I look a mess as well, so you can keep those comments to yourself as well. You know, just took down a sew-in from somebody who, like I said in the earlier video.
But do you need to look hot to be able to offer good work? Because I see some beautiful girls that can't do nothing.
I don't know if you guys heard Cindy Daniels. You know, he always talking mess in the background. What matters is not how I look, but how she looks. That's my line. It doesn't matter how I look. It matters how she looks. She's going to walk out of here looking fabulous. I get myself together when I have time to stop making money. You know what I'm saying?
Ha!
That's when I get myself together. So, houstonweaves.com. Hope to see you here. You know, I hate to be smart in these videos, but, you know, YouTubers, they get on there and clown, baby. They get on that keyboard and clown like they doing something.
Like they can.
You know, me, I be at work. You know what I'm saying? So, love you, YouTubers. I've been getting a lot of people from, you know, who watch my videos, like my work, and come check it out. If you don't like it, come tell me why. You know? And we could work on it together. So, houstonweaves.com. See you later. Peace.